Hello everyone, I am Defice3004. Welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. I always enjoy having you here, so sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and let's get into some gaming. We are on the Valguero map, and we are in a cave that is on the south end of the map. So this is on the south end of the map, as you can see, and down here is the end of the map, and we are all the way at the bottom. But what I would like to do is see if we can get some more pelt or something and try to go up in the cold area soon and see if we can go find like some oil and mass amounts of oil instead of the little bit that we're getting from the rocks and underwater, and see if we can get some stuff there. I have already upgraded these floors to the stone just to make it, look a little bit more even, and I'm gonna start converting the walls to the stone walls. But what I'm gonna do right now is just go ahead and start putting in stone walls. I'm gonna go ahead and see about putting in the windows first. So we're going to make those all the way around the outside like this, and I think that actually would be really good. And if we want to pick them up later, we can, and then we can have them, and then we don't have to worry about it. And we can, make a nice little area for ourselves. I'm going to have a little bit more stone, a little bit more wood. I did take the beaver up above where there was some wood and stuff, and got like 400 or 500 wood with just a little bit, and it was pretty insane. So he's really, really good for getting wood. Of course, you'd think a beaver would be good for getting wood. Or maybe that's a woodchuck. One of those two. In any case, they're really good about getting wood. And now we just need to see if we can get some of that going. I am going to go and put in the windowed walls all the way around here again. So let's just go ahead and do that. Oops. Nope. 9. And then we'll go to R until we get the windows walls. Let's go and put those guys all the way around. That way we have that, and then that should be good. This is going to be a nice area. We can always turn these into regular walls if we want to. And I'm going to start making chests and or move this stuff to over there. But I'll have to, of course, make things a little bit different. I'll have to empty out all the stuff from here into chests, and then we can move all that. Because otherwise we're going to lose a lot of things. We don't have very many bullets that I know of. I think we're pretty much low. We only have 30 tranquilizer darts. I think it'd be good to make a few more. I don't know how many narcotic we have in here. 78? Well, let's go see how many of those that we can make with the tranquilizer darts. So let's go see. We can make 26. So how about if we make about half that amount? And let's just go ahead and put in like 13. That way we have some there. We're going to have to get some more not tranquilizers. And I think we have a little bit in here. Looks like we do. We have 100 on us. So I guess we can just go and take like half that, and we'll put that in there, and we'll make a little bit more. We don't have much more rotten meat that I know of. There could be some around. I don't know. Let's go take a look. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot in there, and I don't know how many animals are going to have some more of that. But if we can get some more, that would be great. He's getting low on meat. We're going to have to probably go around and get some other meat from, creatures and stuff. But I really got to go see about trying to get some more pelt. And that's going to be one of the hardest parts. Man, okay, this guy apparently has a... Holy moly. Oh, God, I didn't know he had that much stuff on him, man. Apparently I wasn't paying attention to him at all. Okay, cool. 43 more pelt. Nice. We're going to take that pelt, and we are going to go in, and we're going to see what we can make. I don't want that. I don't want that. Nice. Look at all that stuff. That is awesome. I don't remember where we got that from. Probably got it from some other things that we had around, and I'd like to use some of that prime meat that we have, the lamb chops and stuff, and go see if we can tame some other carnivores for ourselves. I think that would be good. So let's just go and put this stuff in here. We'll put in some of the hide. Go and put quite a bit more of the hide and stuff into here so that we have it. And then we're going to see about also trying to make the fabricator and stuff. I think that would be good. That would probably help out a lot. And the beaver's also really good for getting berries and stuff too. So if you're trying to get berries, you can use your beaver, and he will do really good for that. Let's go ahead and see what he got. He was getting the plants up above when we were doing that. He got 83. It's not the best amount. I think that the Inky does a lot better with that. Oops, wrong one. So I really want to go see if we can get some things done. That would be really, really good. That would help us out a lot. And then we can go to the cold areas and get some good things going on there. Let me just get out this other pelt. We have plenty of meat on us. I thought we were going to have to go out and get meat, but it doesn't really look like we're going to have to at all for a while. A long while. Like forever while. That'll give them plenty of meat so that if we're gone for a while, they can at least keep themselves fed and stuff, and we can put some in a bin if we need to, a feeding trough. That would be good. That way we can get that kind of stuff done. And I think that we're going to go ahead and put that stuff in here too. Let's go see. I don't know if we have that opened up yet. So let's go see. Let's go ahead and do fur. We'll type that in and we'll see how much of that we can get. Okay. Looks like we can actually get quite a bit of it. It's only level 23, so that's good. We'll just go and open up all of this stuff. It shouldn't take... It's going to take a fair amount, but we should be okay, because we also do have some wool. So that's going to help out a bit. It isn't a lot, but it will be 2 pieces. And maybe we can build 4 of the 5 pieces at least. We need all 5 pieces to be safe. Let's go see. That's going to take... Okay, so there's 171, and at 40 each, right? Okay, that's 56, and that's 40, so that's 90. Well, we're going to have a heck of a lot more than that, that's for sure, and that's 150, so we're not going to be able to build everything. We're definitely going to have to go out and get some more. We can get them from wolves, and we can get them from other things, from other beavers, too. But I don't really know if I want to destroy beavers just to get that. You know what I mean? That would not be the best. But if we have to, then we have to. We don't have any dinos or anything up here, and that's okay. We don't really need them up here right now. So we just don't need them around our area for the time being. And since we have our other bird up here, too, I don't know what all he has on him. Looks like he has some more really good stuff, and we have some pikes. I did pick up some pikes from other drops and stuff the last time that we played, so there is plenty of that kind of stuff. I don't really use them that much, but if we need them for like underwater or whatever, we can use them. So let me just go ahead and drop stuff in here that we just don't need right now. And we should be having quite a few narcotic. And I think I'm going to go around, gather some more of the narco berries, and see if we can get a bit more of that going. So this guy doesn't have a lot on him. Maybe we can start getting some of the planters going as well, and then we can head back up and start doing some other things, trying to find some other creatures that'll help us out. Alright, got a whole bunch of stuff going, so that way we can come back to having a bunch of stuff done, like spark powder, gunpowder, and all that stuff. I made 30 or so more of the tranquilizer darts, so that way we have that. And now we need to go see if we can find something that's going to give us some pelt. I know that those guys there give us pelt, but we got to find a lower level one that we'll be able to, take out pretty easy. So I really don't know. That one's level 49. We could probably pick him up. Oh, wait. That's, oh, never mind. It's just the footprints. Okay. Let's take him back down. Let's just go ahead and get rid of him down here. I would like to get one of these days, but for right now, we need the pelt more than we need anything else. And that's a good way to get pelt, because these guys give a fair amount of pelt. As far as I remember, we'll find out here in a quick minute, but as far as I remember, these guys give good pelt. Let's go down here, right down in this area so we can collect his body easy. And let's just go and take him out. Okay. I don't know how much pelt we got. I guess we're going to find out. And... looks like we got 30 pelt. That's not exactly a lot, but it is a fair amount. Guess I should probably drop some extra weight that this guy has. That we don't have to worry about it. Didn't realize they had that much wood on him. This guy's loaded for bear. I can tell you that much, man. He's expecting the apocalypse or something. I don't know what's going on with him. There's a couple more pikes that we don't need to be carrying around with us. And some more meat. Put that away. Put that away. And we'll see if we can find room for all of that. Now, we're just going to have to carry a little bit of stuff with us. Unless, of course, we drop stuff on our guys here. Which is perfectly fine. We can do that. Go ahead and do something like that. I don't need a lot of things on me. Let's go ahead and go see. Maybe there's another one that we can get. If we can get one or two more, I think we should have enough. And then we can go up to cold areas and hopefully go see about doing that. Well, there was a Rex running around up here before we go and do what we need to do. This will probably help us out a bit. And she kind of fell in a funny way. She was up here on this rock and just kind of fell down like that. So, kind of like a child when they're sleeping, you know, sometimes they get in the awkward positions. So I'm just going to go ahead and take off some of this here. We're going to go ahead and do like probably 5 or 10 because it's a level 45. So it's a lot higher than the other one that we did. Took a long time to get her down, but we got her down. So now what I need to do is make sure to get a fair amount of meat on her. And I also do have some prime meat because I got a Allosaurus, which is good. Cool. So then we can take on some of this here too and put that on her. And then we're just going to wait for her to get tamed up. We'll take her down there with us and then we'll go get busy trying to get another one of the Procoptodons, so that way we can get some more of the pelt. I found another Procoptodon. It's only level 12, so it shouldn't take too much. And I'm going to drop him over here. I'm going to take him out first, and then we'll go down with a hatchet, and we'll go see if we can get quite a bit more. So if we can, that would be good. Okay, you go over here. Now I just go in with my hatchet, wherever it went to. Where'd you go to, Corrupty? Well, where'd it go to? Didn't disappear on me, huh? Not unless we accidentally took it out with our bird, which is always a possibility, because we only had like 30 of the pelt. Right now, I'm not seeing any on me, so it must have just, doggone it, disappeared. How do you like that? Well, that's not right. Should have been right around. Oh, there it is. It's way up there. Okay, well, that's going to be a little bit different then. Let's go up there and let's go see if we can get it first off. Okay, I'm just going to have to do it like that. We got 33 more pelt. I didn't realize that it was still up in the air, doggone it. Well, I was hoping for a little bit better, but that's okay. We still got 33 pelt. That's 60 some odd more, and that's good. She is coming along pretty good. She's going to be tamed here in just a little bit, and then we'll be able to take her home. Food is dropping, and looks like it's going to do pretty good. It's going to give me 22 more levels, and she'll be like a level 67. Should be taming up here, and then we'll have her. Sweet. There we go, 67. Alright, let's go home. Let's go get you down below. I was really surprised to see level 45. I mean, that's, you know... Come on, come this way. Guess she had to go back up on the rock. Alright, I'm just going to drop her over the edge just like we did the other one. Get her in the yard, and then we'll see if we can make what we need for the cold armor. We probably barely have enough left, but that's okay, because if we can find the oil, I think that would be really, really good. It's going to be a long journey, but I think we should be okay. Got to get my food off of the grill. I forgot that I had it in the campfire. So we got another good Rex, and this one is actually quite a bit higher, level 1. Maybe that will be good. A little bit more protection. Okay, you come with me. You come up here next to your friend. Then you guys can just be up here. And they're both kind of pinkish. How do you like that? That's cool. I didn't not even know that. Now, let's go take these pelts, and let's go see if we can make the armor. Of course, I do have to get my food off the grill, like I said. I kind of forgot all about that. I meant to grab it and completely forgot. But that's okay. That does happen. Campfire back there is completely out of wood, and that's okay. That does happen. And we'll grab what metal we can out of the forge. There we go. We have 40 meat. Okay, let's take her around front, and then we'll get ready to make that stuff, and then we can go. It's getting kind of noisy around here, man. Alright, oops, I've got to grab that stuff off of her, so let's go and grab that real quick. Let me see, there's that pelt. I guess we have another pick, and we have some more arrows. And we have a couple of other things. There's not a lot, but there is some. Of course, there's a whopping lot of stuff on her now, too. So, stuff that we don't need to be carrying. Lots of food. If we need meat, we don't have to worry about it. That's for sure. And let's go see. Let's do that. And let's go see if we can make all of our hold stuff. So we're going to start with the fur gauntlets. Let's go and make that. And we'll make the leggings, the boots, and we're going to be out of stuff for the chest piece, which is not the best. So it looks like we're missing, we need 30 more, and then we're going to need quite a bit more for that. So we're definitely going to be short on some pieces. Well, I guess we're just going to have to go around, see if we can find some things to make up the difference. And this is probably going to take a little bit to do. So let me just go ahead and see if I can work on that. And maybe we can, oops, I want to get the metal out too. Maybe we can go and see if we can take the Rex around and do some things. There's 112 more. Put that in there. How much do we have metal-wise? Looks like, we'll take that out, put that back in. We have 504, and we're going to have quite a bit more. We do have a lot of metal in here, and that's perfectly fine. 300, so that's really good. And then we're going to have all kinds of stuff down here, too. So we do need a little bit more stuff. We only have 50 of that left. That's kind of insane. 300 and 190, so we have 490 of the ingots, I noticed. Okay. Well, I'm going to go see what I can find, and hopefully be able to find some things that are going to help us out, and then we can try to go up there. So I got a couple of Percoptodons done, and I used my hatchet to hack them up, and I got the pelt. So let's go see if we have enough for our chest piece. Looks like we have 200. At 80 and 50, that's 130, so we should be able to have enough. And then we can get this done, then we should have all the pieces that we need. Yay! That's going to help out quite a bit. And then we can have that, and then we can begin going up to the hold area and see if we can find that. Because I really want to get some good, you know, oil and stuff, a good source of oil. That would be good. Looks like I did drop some ingots in there, and I meant to. Okay. So, we should now have all the pieces that we need, and that's going to be good. That's going to help. Let me just go ahead and drop a little bit more meat onto our new girl. I'll get everything repaired real quick, and then we'll go up, and we'll go see if we can get some things done. So that's going to help out quite a bit, and then we should be good to go. Alright, got everything done that I need to. Now, let's just go ahead and let's go see. Hopefully we can find some. We can always drop some meat if we need to along the way, and that should help. Now, all I gotta do is wanted to see if I can There we go. Make that go out a little bit like that so that we can see, and we got to go up that way. It's going to take a little while for us to get up there, and hopefully we'll be able to. I don't know what this is right here and right in front of the bird. It looks like an oil node or something, but I really don't know. I'm trying to make sure that I'm going to be safe here. Let me go ahead and do a little scouting here. Looks like there could be quite a bit of oil up around this area. I'm not too sure. I'm going to have to see. Because that could potentially be oil, and this definitely looks like oil right here. And if it is, then that is good. I just don't know. So what I'm going to have to do is kind of land here, and let's go ahead and take a quick peek at this. Oil vein. Okay, cool. So we hit this, we're not going to get anything from there. Okay, that's fine. I do have to be so very careful up here because I don't know where the enemies are. Okay, that's oil. Good, that's an oil rock. Now, if we could find stuff like this, I think that would help, but there is definitely an oil vein. So I don't know what we're going to do to be able to get this. I'm going to have to go and see what we do. Maybe I can make a pump or something. I don't know what that sound is, but it's kind of scary. So, I think I may have found some, and I want to go see if there's some more oil here. The oil rocks definitely look a little different, and it looks like there is going to be a little bit here, so I'm going to gather what I can. And then we're going to go see what it takes to make an oil pump or something like that. So right now, where I am is our little island's right over there, and I'm up on a high place down from the beaver lakes that are here. And so I'm to the north and kind of, I guess, a little west of there. So yes, this is a really good place. It looks like there's going to be quite a bit. I've gotten 193 so far, so looks like there's some really good metal. Looks like there's a couple of veins up here. That's very nice. Maybe we can really get some good oil going. That would be awesome. It isn't super far away, so that would be a really good source. Try to get some more, since this will respawn hopefully a little bit quicker than the underwater ones. Maybe we can actually do some really good things, huh? I'm gonna say to go back and probably make that. So the oil pump, we gotta make the fabricator and get some stuff going in the forge to be able to make that, because we gotta have fuel for the fabricator. But I think we should do that. I got 341 oil from those rocks there. I looked around in other places, but I couldn't really see anything else. So I think it'd be in our best interest if we went and got that. Then we can have an endless supply of oil, or at least that's my thought. I hope it works out that way, but we'll find out. And there's that place where all the beavers are, so it's not too far away from there. I think I have everything gathered that we need to be able to make the fabricator, so let's go ahead and do this. There we go. Let's get this thing made, and then we'll set that up and figure out a place for it. Okay, there we go. We'll take it, and then we're gonna have to move some stuff around. I'd like to get the forge and stuff set out over here somewhere, but I think what I'm gonna do for right now is just set the fabricator up right over there. So let's go ahead and get that done. Okay, I've not had the fabricator up for like a really long time, so I don't really remember what it is all like. Okay, I guess we're just gonna go and stick that right there in that corner, just like that. Alright, there we go. Access the inventory. There's quite a bit of stuff in here. The oil pump, 25 crystals, 75 ingots, and 25 electronics. The electronics is silica pearls and metal ingots. Luckily, we did get quite a few of those when we went to the beaver things. We got a bit of that. I just gotta find that, and then we can make quite a bit of that. I just don't know where I put those. I know they were around here. Let me go see if I can find them real quick. We'll slap some of those in there. There's only 43. We're definitely going to have to probably go and find some more, but we're just going to put those guys in there. So that's electronics. It takes 3 each, and we're going to have, looks like 25. So 3 times 10 is, we're going to get about 30. 10 of them, it looks like. So 3 times, yeah, we're not going to have enough. We're going to have to definitely go up and get some more, but we can do that. So let me go ahead and grab like 75 ingots. There's quite a lot of ingots in here. I've been dumping quite a few in. We'll just take half of that, 150. Take that, put that in there. Okay, we're definitely going to have some fuel, that's for sure, and 25 crystal, and we're going to have to make this one first. That's going to be the big thing. There is some crystal in here, so let's just go and take that. We can get crystal. That's not that big of a deal, so we'll do that. Now we need to get this going, and then we need to make this so that we can get this stuff also going. Let's go ahead and see about the fuel. So right now there's 100 fuel in here. Let's go ahead and put the fuel in. Fuel, where is the fuel going to go? That's the whole thing. T. There we go. All right, sweet. So this thing's going to be very noisy. We're going to go ahead and make as many as we can. We can only make 14. We're going to have to go back up and definitely get some more silica pearls so we can get that. And that's going to be one of the harder parts. But maybe we can do that. I'm just going to get this made first. Okay, made all 14 of those. So now what we're going to have to do is go back up to where the beavers are. That's the easiest way. And go see if we can get some more of those silica pearls. I'm going to do that, and then we'll see about making at least 1 or 2 of those pumps. And we're going to need a lot of silica pearls for that. So, you remember how I said that getting into the dams was a bit dangerous? Yeah. I got into a dam and all of the beavers decided to attack. So now what I gotta do is get back over there. My RG's on passive because, well, they shouldn't be able to get to him because he's on top of the dam. But they came inside the dam. They started wrecking me real fast like. And it was just as I remembered. You do not want to just dawdle around, and make sure you can get in and get out even if you just open it up. Okay, I did get on top of the beaver dam and I got in. So that is good. Now what I need to do is get these guys away so that I can go and get some more. I just don't know exactly how easy this is going to be. This is gonna be a little bit to do. Gonna have to find some other beaver dams, that's for sure. They're probably gonna chase us around for a little bit, and that's okay. So maybe what I can do is kind of keep busy and then go to find some other dams and see if we can get some more. I did get into the dams that were here, and right now I have 165 silica pearls. It's not a lot, and a whopping lot of cement paste. We're just gonna have to see if we can find a way to get some other ones. They are not happy with this right now because of us breaking into their dams and stealing their good stuff. Looks like there may actually be another one right over here. How do you like that? Let's go see about this one too. And if we can get whatever we can get, I think that would be for the best. And then we can be a lot better off because it'd be good to get as many as we could. That's what the beaver dams used to look like, and now they don't look like that anymore. So that's very interesting. Okay. Just do have to be so very careful that I don't fall in or anything, because that would be bad, and we don't have any silica pearls here. So that's okay too. That does happen. But I'm not going to get too worried about that. We can always figure out a way to deal with it. I don't know if those are going to be the same things or not. We're just going to have to kind of see. So let me go see if there is anything else here that we can get or anything. They definitely want a piece of us, that's for sure. I'm not going to be able to get what I want. But if we can make one oil extractor, I think that would be good. So what I'm going to have to do now is pretty much just get back home. And that's going to take a little bit to do. So let's just go ahead and head back and see what we can do with what we have. I'm going to go ahead and make whatever I can so that way we can get them. We can craft all 55. That is going to be more than enough. So let me just go ahead and turn this on. And then we will begin making the last 25 that we need. So we need like 9. I'll just go ahead and do 9. That way we can get that done. And then we should be good to go. Actually, we need 11. There we go. Okay, just got those done now. Whoops. Now let's go ahead and let's take those, leave those in, I guess. And now I guess we can go ahead and make the pump. Yay! Let's go ahead and do that then. We will get this done. We will make a pump. And then we'll be able to take that with us. All right. Alright, now we have a pump. Now we have a pump. Now we can get some oil. That's going to be awesome. That's going to help us out a lot. Let's get back up there to those oil nodes. And let's go see about putting this on. And then we'll be able to have lots and lots of oil. At least that's the plan. Back over here at the oil node. So now we can go ahead and see about putting that on. I hope this is going to work. I don't know. I've never actually done this. So again, this is going to be something new. Let's go ahead and take this E, and we're going to set that on there. Why won't that set on there? Can't place oil pump too close to supply crate drop location. Okay, well, there is one over here. Here we go. We'll set it on this one. All right. We'll do that. And then let's just get back over here. So we cannot put it on that one because there's a supply drop that is too close, which is really unfortunate. But I guess there are at least 2 more nodes up here that I know of. And maybe we can use them. So if you're looking for oil, you now know where to come to. And again, on the map, it is not too far away from where the pond is for the beavers, and the other island is just right over there where I'm pointing. You can see those 2 little islands, and the beaver pond is right over there where I'm pointing with the island in the middle of my skull. So that is where that is. So now you know where it is too. Now, let's just go ahead and go see. Okay, we have a little bit of oil. It's going to collect a whopping lot of oil, and that's good. And maybe we can go ahead and get some of this stuff going too. There's only one of 50, so yeah. I don't know exactly what that 1 of 50 means, but it is making some oil, and that's going to be good. That's going to help us out a lot. We will come back and check this out a little bit later. For right now, I think what I'm going to do is just get back home. There was a drop that I found also, and I also got another Ovis because a Allosaurus had taken it out, and oops, wrong one. Desert cloth gloves, large reinforced silver door for whatever reason, and then stone water intake and some more narcotic. So we do have that. Now I'm going to head back home, and we're going to go see what we can do once we are there. We'll probably have to end the episode, but at least we got something done that's, you know, very productive because we need the oil for lots of stuff moving forward. Alright, so we're back home now. What are you doing? Come here. I got it. So I did have a little bit of a problem. As you can see, the bird was following the Pteranodon. Mainly because those other ones that I said, that's what the dams look like. That is. They are the dams too. So there are two different kind of beaver dams, and as all I got was 20 silica pearls, and I died again because I couldn't get out of the way of them fast enough. So at least we do know that there are silica pearls in the other dams. You can access them as well. So now we do have actually quite a few silica pearls, and that's good. That's going to help. That's going to give us quite a bit. And we may be able to actually get some other things done here, like maybe make another one if we can. That would be great. I just don't know if we're going to be able to make as many as we would like, but 100 doesn't make as many as, you know, we would need as, you know, for all those nodes and stuff, but that will produce a lot of oil, and that's going to be good. That's going to help out a lot. So now we have oil coming in, or should have oil coming in, and I did get a whole bunch more of the metal, so now we have a bunch of that, and we're down to a little bit of wood. I guess I'm just going to have to go and see if I have some extra wood around here somewhere. If not, I'll take this guy up and we'll get some wood with him. I don't have any wood in there. How do you like that? I think I'm getting real low on wood and stuff, man. There we go. I can do that, and I'll take the beaver up and get some more wood after a little bit, but for right now, I'm not going to do that. And in any case, this is Ark Survival Ascended. Thank you for joining me here. We now have a Fabricator. And this thing is really, really noisy, as you can see. So that's going to work out really good. That's going to help us. And then we'll be able to have some good things happening. And that's going to be good. We can make a generator. And we can get some lights around here. Maybe we can actually make the place, you know, look a little bit better. And try to spruce things up a little bit. And we also have ourselves another Rex. So instead of this level 28 or whatever, we now have a level 67. And that's good. And does have a little bit of pink, but not like that one does. And so this was a lot of fun. Now we got stuff from the dams, and we can get some other stuff going on too. And I thought that was a lot of fun doing all this stuff. If you enjoyed this episode, drop a like on the video, and I will talk to you next time. You have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.